not one, not two, but 3 guys who've been glittered and glammed. With the highest scoring dance, more Tommy Cooper than Tom Cruise. And he's used to breaking the news rather than breaking down moves. And hello. What a night for the 2 of you, because it was your first dance ever on Strictly Come Dancing, your first celebrity partner on Strictly Come Dancing. Your parents were in the audience.
Yeah, they were.
Was it everything that you imagined?
It was beyond. It was way beyond.
Yeah.
It's so extra. It's like extra.
It's everything I imagined and more. I kind of forgot for a moment that I was on Strictly Come Dancing because I was so into the dance and having so much fun with Krishnan. I think you can see it on both of our faces.
It was that first step when you came out and you were doing that first
Iconic.
one. I was like, I am in.
Well, I mean, it transforms it. I mean, you know, because and that's partly why there's that massive grin on my face, because you get that cheer. And it just lifts you. And you just love it. I loved it. I mean, it was just sort of, you know, you instantly got, oh, this is addictive. I get this.
Yeah, it's quite euphoric,
you know,
isn't it?
Yeah.
I definitely noticed the difference between Friday when we rehearsed it and then when the audience were in. I was like, OK, Krishnan, you've got some performance in there.
There's a performer coming out of you.
Well, you get the cheer and then you think, oh, they like it. This is like, you know,
I'm doing a good job. They're all reacting really well. But Lauren, I mean, being a professional on Strictly, your job as their mentor is to guide them through this ultimately unique experience.
Yes.
Are you enjoying the responsibility?
I'm really enjoying it. What I love about it the most is that I'm kind of bringing somebody who isn't in our world into our world and helping them fall in love with it. We have our moments, don't we, where it's a bit frustrating in the training room, but it's really interesting for me to learn what makes Krishnan tick and what gets him through those moments and makes him feel proud of himself at the end of it.
Tough love.
And it feels, because I respect him so much and I've watched him on the telly for like 30 years, that I feel like wrong to kind of tell him what to do.
Tell him what to do. But you have to, right? It's part of the job.
It's because I care.
Now, we're going to talk about the scores. You got a 22, which is not bad. Midway on the leaderboard, there is room for improvement. You can go up. Are you happy with the scores?
I'm really happy with the score. I don't know if you saw our reaction when we got a 5 from Greg. But it's like we're in the middle.
It's a 5, we love it!
Yes. We're in the middle of the board, so I think that's really nice because we're not at the bottom, but we have somewhere to go. We have something to work towards. And that one I could bring out in the cha-cha because it's more of a groovy rhythm. Remind you to put your head up sometimes.
Also, can we just talk about the fact that his fingers are all together in the back?
That was one of the first things I said to him. So the coordination's there. The rhythm I'll have to kind of like train out just to kind of keep it nice and still for boring.
But I feel like this could be a good one.
There's a lot going on. Good evening, welcome to It Takes News. The Chief Medical Officer confirms our worst fears. Love really hurts without you. Travel chaos continues across the UK with people walking slow, quick, slow. And finally, world markets react to the global Foxtrot Index. Elbows are up, shoulders are down. Those are tonight's It Takes News headlines.
What a pro!
So now you've got to get that, and then you think about that, and then you get the first thing that you'd learnt.
I think it's the pressure. The judges want to see more technique, right? So you have that pressure of like, okay, you got to deliver the technique.
It's just doing it all at the same time,
Yeah.
and that is the great challenge, and then stringing it together. I mean, Lauren's very good at sort of breaking down the dance form. So we'll learn a section, try and get that right, learn another section, and then it's sort of joining it together.
Is the guitar going to make an appearance?
Well, I brought the guitar really just for my breaks, because I need something to do just to kind of take my head away from it.
Take you away from the situation.
And then actually, it kind of turned out to be more useful than you
for
thought.
The hold, right?
Yeah, the hold, and it all moves in one
up,
place
you know.
in front of his body on any rotation. It kind of
works
came
for
in really
the
useful.
routine.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll see the guitar come out at some point.
And
but
the voice
for
of an
now,
angel.
and the voice of an angel, absolutely right. Well, listen, good luck with the Foxtrot. I can't wait. I think none of us can wait to watch it. You're going to be brilliant. Let's hear it for Krishnan and Lauren, everybody. Nigel and Katya in the building. Now, listen, it is a double win this week for you, because not only were you top of the leaderboard on Strictly Come Dancing, but you also won best...
Where were we on the leaderboard? Sorry?
Top of the leaderboard,
Sorry, I couldn't
Katya.
quite hear you.
Can I finish my thought, Katya? Can you tell what she's like as a teacher? There you go. Best drama star for Casualty. You won week 1. I mean, was it surreal? It must have been surreal.
Yeah, it's still a bit of a blur. I haven't seen it much back. I've seen a little bit on socials, and I've watched it about 3 times on the telly.
Oh my God.
Really properly. But what I do know, there is a special Twitter account dedicated just to Nigel Harman's arms and biceps, apparently.
Well, we like that account. We'll have a look at it later.
I like learning a new language. Every time I reach a position, if the more uncomfortable it is, then the more it seems to be the right position.
Yeah.
So it's kind of finding peace in the discomfort, and then eventually it becomes comfortable. Like a little bit on Saturday night, all during the week, I was like, this can't be right. I'm here and I'm here, and then suddenly it started to feel more right. And then she's such a good teacher. She just turns your kind of nervousness into confidence, and then suddenly you can go out and you just do something.
Yeah.
The professionals that I was able to perform as a professional with you, because the partnering skills were just there. It was amazing. What a
Katya,
special
you deserve a
moment.
congratulations as well, because it is your highest ever week 1 score. Well done.
Thank you, partner.
But on the inside...
On the inside, I knew. And I loved the concept. I loved the way he connected to the choreography, which is really important, you know. At the end of the day, I can show him the steps, but he's got to put the heart and soul into it, the essence of the dance, and he really felt it. And I know you say, oh, I had some cruise ship dance experience. It's very different. To learn...
I mean, 8s across the... They just kept coming out and coming out and coming out. And I could see your faces and Claudia's there. You're going, we got another one. Oh, my gosh, you got another one. Oh, my gosh, you got another one. Were you expecting those kind of scores?
Deliver a dance, because all of that stuff is kind of out of your hands, really,
Yeah.
what happens afterwards. And I definitely think I'd had a conversation with myself in my head in the week saying...
Which you do have a lot.
Which I do. And then I share them the day after. I was thinking, I thought a 6, I thought a 6 from Craig is going to be a really good start. We do the thingies at the end, and by then, it's all just spinning around.
Close your
Well, with the circus,
Yeah.
right? Is there a character that you are going to immerse yourself in for the Viennese waltz?
There is no named character this week. We have got a beautiful story that we hope is going to land.
Good luck to the 2 of you. We can't wait to watch the Viennese waltz.
Thank you.
It's Nigel and Katya! Les, never mind, survey says. The audience said it all with the applause after you performed. I mean, how did that reaction make you feel?
I loved it. It was, I mean, I've done a lot of
Yes.
shows, but this was just the most...
And Les, 6 decades you have been in showbiz.
getting
you
on for
know
that.
what you are doing, but
I hope so.
dancing is a whole other level of intensity.
Totally.
Yes.
It's well out of my comfort zone. I mean, at my age, you know, to learn something new is so exciting.
Blood and sweat, luckily no tears. You carried on because it was a bit of an accident with your earring.
That's just an earring.
Yeah.
I do not...
It's fact. Now, Les admits and that when he gets a little bit trickier, it gets hard in rehearsals. He
It's been amazing to stay in his character. Whenever he's like, okay, I'm in this character. I'm the waitress today, so I'm gonna play this. I think to stay in the character, it helps sometimes when you're getting through the steps, because sometimes step is there, but when you have your own character, you kind of know. Oh,
You can
there we
lean
go.
on it.
You
My
can
character
lean on
this week is terribly posh.
16 from the judges.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
fine.
don't care.
Cool.
That's
the best
fine.
attitude. I
I
love you
don't-
so much.
You know what? I mean, there's only one way, and that's up, or
that's-
it could be down. You know, but I don't care. You know, imposter syndrome. I think I said that on the show.
Yeah, you did.
And you know, and I kind of like go, it's out of my comfort zone. I shouldn't be doing this. So I love that she said that.
Yes,
and
she's got your back. And
Yeah.
we all saw it. We all were thinking exactly what she said. Wait, isn't
yeah.
it?
to brighten somebody's day. It's
Exactly.
fantastic.
Yeah, and that's what we get to do on the
Yeah.
show. It's
Yeah, to make
incredible.
a smile.
We can do a karaoke night here on It Takes 2. All right. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Les
no
can really
competition.
enjoy himself. What do you want him to focus on?
Bouncing.
Bouncing,
Just bouncing. Keep it bouncing.
This
keep it
is
bouncing.
great. This sofa's great for bouncing. I don't have to do it with my feet. It's there already.
Training is, though, quite intense. It is hard on the body.
be,
Is there
yeah.
anything that you're worried about for Saturday night?
Getting
the important things for me to see he's smiling during the dance, you know, because it's an entertainment show. We want to see he's enjoying it.
And it's samba,
moment.
and it's going to be a posh samba, darling. Well, listen, just in case you need any help or you find to just make sure if anything goes wrong, you pop those on. And you're going to be fine.
Our captain, he don't need it. I need it. Our captain don't
You
need
might be shouting, man overboard!
Oh, well, it looks like the two
There's
of you
the
are
salute.
getting along
Oh, that's me.
so
That's
well.
Terribly.
you. That's
Yeah.
me.
Enjoy
yes.
the samba on Saturday
you
night.
so
We
much.
cannot wait to watch it. Good luck
going to
to
be
the two of
jolly
you.
good.
Les and Nancy, everybody. That's it for tonight. Thanks to all my guests. Fleur's here tomorrow with Adam, Jody, and for a Friday panel, which is going to be amazing. So don't miss it. It's at 6:30 tomorrow night. Good night, everybody. Night.